What is Wicked about? Friendship, animal rights, oppression, getting what you want? Wicked is a movie about monkeys. Yes, monkeys. Let's boil down the plot. Part 1 centers around the Wizard of Oz desperately looking for someone to read the Grimoire. When he finds Elphaba, the first thing he does, mind you from a long list of options, is put wings on monkeys. Imagine having infinite wishes and possibilities, and the first thing you choose is to put wings on monkeys. This will turn out to be the biggest big brain play in the entire series. Elphaba realizes Jeff Goldblum isn't so magical, but still magical in my heart and an absolute wizard on keys, and decides to turn on him. Now remember, Elphaba is magically powerful, and has the Grimoire. But here's the thing. Monkeys with wings. Powerless against this threat, she has no choice but to flee. Part 2 opens with Alphabets desperately trying to prove that the wizard is a big fat phony. But despite her sabotage tactics, the strong arm of the monkey keeps her in check every time. Running out of options, she eventually goes back to the Jeff Goldblum to demand he end his reign. She is seduced by Jeff's beautiful singing voice, as we all are, and decides to strike a deal. Jeff releases the monkeys. He's done this before to use them, so why this matters I have no idea moving on, and so creates the biggest power shift since monkeys got wings. At this point we realize whoever so controls the means to monkeys controls production, and the Jeff losing the monkeys is immediately caged. The handsome man stares at Alphabet like I stare at KFC gravy for an exorbitant amount of time until they proceed to have hot sex in 4K at the movie theater in front of your small children. The hot gay man gets hit with post-nut clarity like an ancient Greek philosopher getting hit with an epiphany of life, and proceeds to run aimlessly through the storm in a forest at night. This would turn out to be the correct choice, as he stumbles upon, you guessed it, monkeys with wings. With limitless power, he rescues Alphagetti, but makes the rookie move of yielding all monkey power, instead of just keeping even one monkey. He immediately dies. Alpha Male now controls both the state and the means of production, and enters an era unseen since Melkor controlled Middle-earth. She eventually decides to yield to take a bath with a small child. The monkeys are now free agents. We are left with Ariana Grande as played by Galinda. Now think, the wizard is leaving, and a witch who can control weather to tactically drone strike a terrorist in another city is left in charge. Galinda has no magical powers whatsoever, and is just a figurehead. Reason would dictate she would be subjugated by the Weather Witch. Nope, she has monkeys. An impossible battle is immediately resolved by the sheer indomitable will of the monkeys.